The Canadian real estate market is changing. Alert, alert. Should we continue investing in real estate? I'll talk about that in this video. What's up, fruitful investors? So in this video, I'm gonna talk about the Canadian real estate market and is it actually softening? So as you heard me say many times, you can't do the same blanket statement across all of Canada because every single market is very specific. They have different things going on in every province. For example, when Alberta tends to be booming, Ontario's holding back. When Ontario's booming, maybe Alberta and out west is in a recession. So we can't do the same blanket statement across all of Canada all the time. However, we do have a general consensus right now is that things are softening a little bit. There's many reasons for this. At the time of making this video, we're in the middle of summer. So summer generally tends to be a slower time of the year. People go away on vacation. There's less properties on the market. Less people are interested in even buying real estate, which is, by the way, a great time as a real estate investor to be buying. So real estate investors, don't go on vacation until the winter time. Really start buying in the summer. But things generally cool down in the summertime, and that's normal. But in Kitchener-Waterloo, in my specific area, which I can talk about a lot, or more with more expertise, things are softening even a little more so than usual, I would say, because a lot of things are happening in the Ontario market. For example, there's a lot of unease right now with the US economy, with Donald Trump putting tariffs on the auto industry, which is very heavy in Ontario. A lot of people are kind of uneasy right now and it's slowing down a lot of things. A lot of businesses are pulling back. People are losing their jobs in a sense, or they're just getting cut back. And the general feeling is what's gonna happen with the economy coming up. Also, a lot of people know that we are due for a recession, and that's not really how it works. You can't really say we're due for one, but in reality, we kind of are. This is the second longest bull market we've had in recorded history, and it's very soon going to be the longest. Okay, the longest was the 2008 crash. That whole economy was the longest bull market, and look what happened in 2008. Not to say that's going to happen again. There's people on both sides saying it's going to be this time an enormous recession. A lot of people saying no, it won't be as bad as 2008. It will be less. We don't know, but what we do know is that the economy and the real estate cycles go up and they go down, and then they go back up again and then they go back down again. That's how business works. And we've been on a long-term uptrend, so we know what's coming in the future. Is it 2 months from now? I don't know. Is it a year from now? Who knows? 3 years? Who knows? But what we do know with certainty is that there is a recession coming. And if we look historically, it feels like it should be coming fairly soon. So because of that, a lot of the rules are changing with mortgage rules in Canada. Canada's very, very proactive when it comes to helping people before a recession. Our banking system is world renowned. A lot of economies around the world look to Canada on how their banking system should be, how their mortgage system should be. And we pride ourselves on being fairly conservative, which Canada is a very conservative country, especially when it comes to finances and protection. So the Canadian government is bracing for the recession. Again, these people we have in our government aren't all that stupid all the time. They're experts. They know what's coming in the economy. They know what's coming, and they're preparing for it. So what did they do lately? They put a stress test on buying a mortgage. So people must qualify for a higher rate. Should there be a recession and interest rates go up, can these people handle a higher mortgage payment? If they can't, they're cut off. They're cut from buying a property and they can't do it. It's very cut and dry now with the mortgage system and how you buy properties. And in fact, the new mortgage rules are actually disqualifying 18% of the home buyers. So just from 6 months ago. So those rules are really tightening things down and slowing down and pulling back on the crazy frenzy we've had in Ontario and across all of Canada. Even America felt it as well for the past 2 years, this crazy boom market. Well, in my area specifically, Kitchener-Waterloo, things are softening a lot because of that. And that's a great thing, especially for real estate investors and for what's to come. So because of that mortgage tightening and because the unease going on with the US economy and how that's going to impact Canada, etc., we're due for a recession, it's putting more inventory on the market, which is exactly what us real estate investors want. So there's less buyers wanting to get into this game, less buyers want to get into bidding wars. So for example, we're seeing bidding wars very far and few right now in my area, which 3 months ago, 6 months ago, a year ago, it was insane. Every single property had multiple offers. Now, I can't really find them very often, and that's a good thing for real estate investors. That's how we can get deals and actually have cash flowing properties for long-term buy and hold. So there's more inventory. I'm already seeing that right now. So again, it's hinting at what might be coming in the very near future. Again, we're just heading into the fall. This is mid-August when I'm making this video. The fall, September, October tends to be fairly busy. It's another, quiet boom. Spring is the biggest boom market, but fall is the second biggest boom market in the real estate cycle. But what comes after fall is winter, which is the biggest, slowest time of the year. And I'm kind of feeling / predicting that this winter will kind of be the end of the big real estate boom cycle in my area of Southern Ontario. I kind of feel that it'll probably be more a balanced market after that, and we'll kind of go back to business as usual for the past 10 to 15 years historically of how real estate was dealt. So I kind of feel we're gonna go to that. There's more inventory, which again is a sign of what's to come. Less buyers, more sellers trying to sell. So we're going back to a balanced market and potentially maybe even a buyer's market in Ontario. So it seems like the crazy boom is over or ending. We're stabilizing, and long term, I would expect a recession definitely in the near future. That's kind of easy to say. It's not too forward. I think we can expect a recession to come in the near future, maybe 1 to 2 years from now. But who knows? Could be completely wrong, and this boom could go for another 3 to 4 years, which would then be the longest boom market in history. And I would hate to see what happens after that, because generally that's a bad thing. So that's the video. The real estate market in Canada is changing a little bit, specifically in Ontario where I'm from. It is definitely changing. So if you learned anything and you like this video, please click like right below to get access to my 12 free videos on how to invest in real estate. You can find out more about that by clicking below in the description. And to find out about how you can partner with me one-on-one in my real estate investing apprenticeship program, you can find out more about that by clicking right about here. I'll see you in the next video.